how many of you have ever tried acupuncture? Okay, so I've got a few people who kind of already know it and what it's about. You know, acupuncture's effectiveness lies in its ability to adjust the body in the local area, but also to impact the entire system as a whole. So when we're treating, you know, a stomach problem or an ankle problem, yeah, we're treating that area, but we're also trying to treat the whole body as a whole. So, you know, when I look at things a little bit from the scientific mind. So how does this work? I mean, you talk about chi and you talk about, you know, all these other concepts, but how does that really work scientifically? And there's a lot of different theories. I mean, I don't think science has been able to maybe really be able to figure out how to study this and how to test it to see the way it works. There are definitely measurable effects. So if you do acupuncture on anybody, there's changes in heart rate, there's changes in blood pressure. You can feel your stomach sort of rumble when you get it. Some people definitely have felt that. There's release of hormones in the blood, and then there's these brain chemicals called neurotransmitters that we can see released as a result of acupuncture. We know that needling locally in an area, so let's say you have a muscle like an elbow tendon that's bothering you. We know in the sports medicine science have been finding that dry needling can really help the tendon and the tissue to respond again, to say, hey, wake up, this problem's been going on for a while, let's try to heal it again. And so we think that the needles work that way as well. We also know that there's sort of this pain gate theory. There's a lot of biochemicals involved in the nerves. They're not just anatomical things. Nerves are also biochemical as well. And there's inhibitory nerves in the body, inhibitory to pain. And so we believe that acupuncture can actually get those nerves to start to be able to work. And it can also be traced back to the brain and affect how the brain perceives pain and healing and reducing these neurotransmitters as well. And finally, what I think is one of the most powerful ways we think it works is that it induces the parasympathetic nervous system. So much of what we encounter in our world is inducing or stimulating the flight or fight response. We walk around and there's just a lot of stress, whether that's emotional stress, physical stress, all of that we're encountering throughout the day, but how much of our day do we spend cultivating the parasympathetic nervous system? Probably not a lot. That's one of the wonderful things about doing a practice like Tai Chi or doing a practice like meditation or mindfulness is it begins to, you know, get that parasympathetic nervous system moving. So, you know, when you're thinking about health in addition to exercise, I think thinking about starting a practice that helps that parasympathetic nervous system going is important as well. And acupuncture can be an easy way to sort of do that.